Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. We are discussing the food constituents, and in this lecture we will discuss the water soluble vitamin, in which we have discussed the vitamin C and the thiamine or B1. Today we will discuss the riboflavin or the B2, vitamin B2. In this lecture we will discuss its sources, its functions, its deficiency symptoms, and the factors which can affect the riboflavin. So let's start from its sources. The major sources of riboflavin are milk, meat, poultry, fish, eggs, milk products, yeast and fermenting bacteria. Yeast and fermenting bacteria are its rich sources. The riboflavin is absorbed from the small intestine. Now, functions of the riboflavin. Riboflavin regulates the absorption of carbohydrates, proteins, and fats. Riboflavin keeps the eyes healthy, and the skin around the nose and mouth is also kept smooth by riboflavin. It is performing the functions in which it regulates the absorption of the carbohydrates, proteins, and fats, while in the previous lecture we have discussed that the thiamine is releasing energy from the glucose or from the carbohydrates for the various body functions. But here it is involved in the absorption of all the three basic major organic food components, that is the carbohydrates, the proteins, and the fats. Its deficiency symptoms. If it is deficient in the body, remember that the absorption of the carbohydrates, proteins, and fats will be affected. That is, there will be irregularity in its absorption. If it is deficient in the diet, the eyes will not be healthy, and if the eyes are not healthy, the eyesight will also be affected. Secondly, the scaliness around the nose and mouth will occur. That disease in which the scaliness around the nose and mouth occurs is called glossitis. So by the deficiency of the riboflavin, the disease which is caused is called glossitis will occur, and the tongue will also be swollen due to its deficiency. So it not only affect the smoothness of the skin around the nose and mouth, but also affect the tongue, and that will be swollen if it is not taken in sufficient amount. Now its sensitivity. It is a bit resistant to the heat as compared to the thiamine, but are lost if exposed to the light. So great care should be taken while dealing with riboflavin. It should be kept at dark places. The light will not affect it and it will not be lost. And it is not that much sensitive to the heat, but is sensitive. So it should not be heated that much and should be stored at cool, dark places. If it is stored at cool, dark places, the losses will be low and the body functions will be normal and the human beings will remain healthy. So by taking care of such things, the individuals will not get suffer from different kind of diseases, and this will help us to remain healthy with the natural food available and the natural diets. If you have any question about this lecture, you can ask us. Thank you.